Utes. The only undefeated Division I or FBS team this season remaining is going to score on its first possession against Nick Saban's Alabama Crimson Tide. 5 plays, 5 different receivers, so it's 7-0. Alabama's second possession, and Robert Johnson picks off John Parker Wilson. Take a look. Stevenson Sylvester gets the spot shadow, gets the pressure. Utah would score off the turnover. They're up 14-0. Then Brian Johnson going to find Braden Godfrey. Sideline, touchdown. Utah up 21-0 against an Alabama team that gave up 27 first-quarter points all season, 21 in this here game. Second quarter, John Michael Boswell. We ID him. He's playing in place of your suspended All-American Andre Smith. Boswell beat by Koa Misi. Alabama just 31 yards rushing the football. They're in a hole in this one, but they get out of the hole. Utah punting after its first 3 and out of the evening, up 21-3. Javier Arenas back, and he's going to break some tackles and make something happen. The longest such return in Sugar Bowl history. 73 yards, 21-10 is your score, and all of a sudden you're thinking Alabama's back into it, especially when the third quarter began. Utah received the kickoff. Their first play, they fumbled. Alabama turned that fumble into this. Glenn Coffey, touchdown, 17 unanswered. We've got a football game, but your ensuing Utah possession, Johnson finds David Reed. Johnson, season high, 336 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's 28-17, and then fourth quarter, same score, and it's Wilson. One of 8 sacks, 3 turnovers. Sean Smith gets him. Sylvester recovers. Oh, Utah, can I see you and shake your hand? 31-17 is your final. We're all familiar with the Crimson Tide. How about the Crimson Club? That's the name of Utah's athletic department fundraising group. Donations, ching ching. Utah wins the big money game.
There's only one undefeated team in the United States of America right now in Division I football, and it's these guys right here. And all you can do is go out and beat the people that are on your schedule, beat the people that you play against, and take care of your business, do what you can do, and that's about all you can do.
You know, I'm responsible to have the team ready to play, and I don't think we were ready to play today. I don't know why, and they were a very good football team, and I said they were a very good football team 100 times, and I believe that.
Nobody gave us a shot, and you know, the only people that mattered were the people in the white jerseys. You know, we knew that we had a chance to win this football game. We thought we were a pretty good team, so it was very exciting to go out there and play the way we did tonight.
Since the BCS came into play in 1998, there have been 5 teams not from the main BCS conferences to go undefeated, and Utah now the first team from any conference in that time period to record multiple undefeated seasons. So later in the show, our college guys on the BCS ramifications after the Utes win the All-State Sugar Bowl.
Remember, till late November, Texas Tech was still playing toward a national championship shot. Instead, Graham Harrell's Red Raiders wound up in the Cotton Bowl against Ole Miss. And the star quarterback of this game was that guy, Jevin Sneed, over the middle to Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace playing all 60 minutes between 2 defenders. Game tied at 14. Sneed, the Texas kid, University of Texas transfer, a career-high 292 yards. Harrell to Michael Crabtree, 132nd career touchdown pass, passes Colt Brennan, new NCAA career record. Threw for 364. He had 4 touchdowns, but 2 picks. Crabtree fell on this one. Marche Green, easy catch, and a lot of green ahead of him, 65 yards the other way. Ole Miss with a 10-point lead, 31-21. Mike Leach gathers the troops together, try to rally them, but Harrell brought down in the end zone by Patrick Trahan. That's a safety, and that's danger for Tech. Houston Nuts Rebels win the highest scoring Cotton Bowl ever.
Memphis, Tennessee, Liberty Bowl, Kentucky, and East Carolina, and college football teams, quit doing that. Quit pretending like you're going to get in a beef you want no part of. First quarter, East Carolina up 10-3. Patrick Pickney to Darryl Freeney. Pirates 16-3 at the half. The Kentucky coach, Rich Brooks, he should bottle his halftime speech. Opening kickoff, second half. David Jones, how fast do you run the 99-yard dash? A little giddy up. They'd missed the extra point. It was 16-9. East Carolina. We're now tied at 19, fourth quarter. ECU on its 21. Pinckney, he's pressured. He fumbles. Picked up by Micah Johnson. He rumbles. Touchdown. Kentucky, but wait, the play's going to be reviewed. Is Pinckney's knee down? You need indisputable video evidence to overturn the call on the field, which was fumble touchdown. So, of course, they overturn it because you couldn't tell. Deja vu all over again, though, later in the drive. Norman Whitley this time. He fumbles. Ventrell Jenkins this time. He rumbles. Touchdown for the big fella. Check out the stiff arm on the quarterback right there. But they're going to review this play. It's not whether Whitley fumbled or not. That was indisputable. But Ventrell's knee is down, hand on the football. But the thing is, you must have control of the football. There he's got control when he picks it up. Touchdown upheld, 25-19. Oh, textbook stiff arm. Rich Brooks' squad gets it done. Kentucky wins its third straight bowl game.
Buffalo playing in its first bowl game ever. And then you have Brown, second-team All-American, Big East Offensive Player of the Year. UConn down 3-0, and Brown outruns the defense. 45-yard touchdown, UConn up 7-3. Brown averaging 152 yards per game. Second quarter, UConn, 5 turnovers in the first half, down 20-10. Here's what Brown can do for you. Up the middle, 75 yards. It would lead to a UConn touchdown. Brown 207 yards in the first half. Now late in the fourth quarter, Buffalo down by 11. Drew Willie picked off, and Dana Delliston seeing a lot of real estate. He will not be denied. 100 yards for the return. Second 100-yard return in school history. And Donald Brown, 261 yards. UConn wins. He's with
Brown encouraging voters to think outside the Florida-Oklahoma box. Whether you vote for Utah or USC or me, Buckeyes' 7th BCS Bowl appearance. There's only been 11 seasons of BCS Bowls. That's the most in history, tied with USC. So Buckeyes defense playing well in the first half. 6-3 game on 4th and 7. They get Colt and they wrestle him down there about midfield. Thaddeus Gibson does the damage. Longhorns turn it over on downs. 9 seconds to go in the first half. Texas a chance to take the lead, and McCoy under pressure, intercepted by Anderson Russell. As you know, Anderson can sometimes be used as a first name. So it's 6-3 as we go to the second half. In the third quarter, McCoy takes the snap, and now he's running. Little spin move, 14 yards, his 100th career touchdown as a Longhorn, and it's 10-6 in favor of the Burnt Orange folks. Nice spin move there. You see that drive, 15 plays, 80 yards, 6.5 minutes burn off the clock. Later in the third, McCoy rolling right. Quan Cosby. See, they're there where the Arizona Cardinals play, and it's his ambassador Quan, just like that. 17-6 as we go to the fourth. First play of the fourth quarter. Todd Beckman's in, throws deep downfield. Brian Robisky. Look at this. Pretty. Lays out, makes the catch. 48 yards. Top play nominee, and a catch that sets up a field goal. So it's 17-9. Beanie Wells, 106 yards rushing, dinged up, not there late in the game. Had 106 yards, only 10 of those in the second half. Terrell Pryor there, pass intended for Robisky, incomplete. But pass interference, Mac Brown, as you see, he might disagree with that. Later in the drive, Beckman, quarterback. We're going to split Pryor out there wide, throw a little fade to him, and he's got it. Up top, pulls it down. That was easy. Buckeyes go for 2, don't succeed, so it's 17-15. Following a Texas 3-and-out, Pryor back at quarterback, gives it to Daniel Herron, and just like that, Buckeye, Ohio State's in the lead, 21-17. They go for 2 again, unsuccessful again. So Texas takes over. McCoy to Brandon Collins, gets him to midfield. 4th and 3, 43 seconds. Clutch here. James Kirkendall gets tackled at the first down marker. They spot the ball. They review it. It's upheld. It's a first down, so the drive continues. McCoy, Collins again. Another first down. 24 seconds left to play. This is what quality quarterbacks do. All-America stuff right there. Cosby's got it, and he's in the zone with 16 seconds left. Texas up 24-21. Ohio State not happy. Another look. McCoy's 58th pass. Cosby's 14th catch is a game winner. Mac Brown, nothing but hugs for big number 12. Texas wins the Fiesta Bowl 24-21. And Colt, my boy, awfully cool at the end. The winning drive, 78 yards, 11 plays, took a minute 42. He didn't need a timeout. Texas improves to 3-0 now in BCS games. We'll get to Ohio State's record in those games in a moment. Cosby, 4 seasons of minor league ball, 4 good seasons in Austin, the 14 catches, 172 yards, both career highs. Now, Mac says he'll vote the Texas Longhorns #1 on his final ballot. McCoy on the final drive.
On that last play, when they brought everybody, we kind of said over and over that if I catch the same look, give me a slant. Give me a slant right behind that linebacker. If he comes, you just make a guy miss, you go score.
Colt making a great throw. We had talked about it, a little bit the first half, that when they bring everyone, well, let's go ahead and do it. And it happened, of course, him believing in me.
What you want to do is you want to compete and you want to win. And this team's done that, and it doesn't get any better than to come from behind and win. And we were behind all night. That's the hardest thing to do in sports, and that's why I'm so proud of these guys.
McCoy, a large game, 41 completions, 59 pass attempts, both records for BCS Bowl games, 414 passing yards, a career high for McCoy, second most in the BCS Bowl all time, and second most by a Texas quarterback in any bowl game. Jim Tressel's quarterbacks, 10 for 25, 176 yards. Here's the governor.
We saw a great football game out there. Two teams going at it extremely hard. Can't tell you how proud I am of the leadership of guys like James and Brian and those other seniors. We wanted so badly to send them out in a big way, and
Tulsa, the perfect leader, of course, to the national championship game. David Johnson's got Tulsa's offense humming, second in the FBS. They're averaging nearly 50 points per game. There finds Damaris Johnson over the middle. Tulsa, a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Tarian Adams is going to take the handoff and up the sideline, coming right into your living room. 56 yards for the score. He finished with 207 yards and 3 scores. Adams' second 200-yard game of the season. And in the second half, it started raining, and raining hard. And so when it rains hard, you need a receiver like Slick Shelley. Can't make this stuff up. Slick Anderson. Johnson finds Shelley for the score. Tulsa wins easily. Ball State 0-5 all-time in bowl action. The MAC finishes